Good morning, class. Welcome to our subject oral communication skills. And today, we will be learning what's an impromptu speech and how to answer sample impromptu questions. Before we start, let me present to you our objectives for today. Number one, identify the meaning and features of an impromptu speech. Number two, apply the strategies in answering different impromptu questions. And number three, appreciate the importance of learning impromptu questions in impromptu speech to our daily life. Jane, can you share what you have learned about our lesson yesterday? Very good. We have learned about extemporaneous speech. How about you, Maria? What is your dream job and why? Well, that's cool. Being a doctor is one of the noblest professions. And how about you, Austin? Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Well, that's a good answer. I know you'll be a famous singer someday. See? Isn't it challenging to answer on-the-spot questions with no prior preparations? Now, these questions are called impromptu questions. If you will deliver your answer in front of your classmates or in front of many, this is already an impromptu speech. An impromptu speech is the presentation of a short message without advanced preparations. Unlike a formal speech that allows you an ample time to research, practice, and organize, an impromptu speech puts you in the spotlight without warning, challenging your quick thinking, adaptability, and poise. Well, impromptu speech is very important because it helps you develop your critical thinking, creativity, and communication skills. It also allows your ability to adapt to different situations, audiences, and topics, just like what we did earlier. So, the main features of an impromptu speech, unlike any other type of speeches, is number one, it has less time to prepare. You have no time to prepare or practice because questions are given on the spot. Number two is unrehearsed speech. You have no time to practice as well. And number three, spoken conversationally. You need to build rapport to your audience. You need to talk to your audience. So impromptu speech is quite challenging to deliver. You need to be quick and composed before answering these questions. But how can you answer impromptu questions? One strategy in answering an impromptu question is using past, the present, and the future. For example question, can you share your experience about learning an impromptu speech? Again, can you share your experience about learning an impromptu speech? So for example, answer would be, in the past, I was not comfortable in making impromptu speech because I could not think right away of what to say. Maybe it's because of nervousness and lack of time to prepare. At present, however, I have enjoyed it because I constantly practice and keep on exposing myself to many speaking situations. In the future, I look forward to teaching others how to survive impromptu speech situations. See, that's how you answer the past, the present, and the future. Come on, try it as well. The next strategy that I will be presenting to you is using opening, rule of three, and clincher. So for example, question would be, how can you help solve poverty in our country? Again, how can you solve poverty in our country? So let's try to use the opening, rule of three, and clincher. So for the opening, you should be, every time I see homeless people, it breaks my heart. That is why I try to do at least 3 little things to help them. And for the rule of three, first, I feature them in my writings, which I submit to editors for publication. I highlight their sad and bad experiences living in the streets and their dreams and aspirations in life. Second, I actively participate in organizing and facilitating programs for these families. And finally, I join different non-profit organizations in campaigns and awareness activities against poverty. And for the clincher, these are my baby steps in achieving my vision and of helping homeless people and freeing this nation from the bondage of the poverty. That would be all. Thank you so much. See, that's how you'll answer opening, the rule of three, and clincher. You try it as well. So there, using these strategies, you could have a more constructive and organized answers. Now, for our practice activity, I have here a bowl of impromptu questions. I will roam around and you will pick one question and answer it on the spot. Are you ready? Let's start. I hope you have enjoyed our discussion on impromptu speech. Always remember, The key to confidence is to remember that impromptu speaking is not about perfection, but about effective communication. Everyone makes mistakes, but what sets a confident speaker apart is the ability to recover gracefully and keep the audience engaged. So, the next time you will be facing with impromptu speech, draw your knowledge and practice and communication skills to deliver a compelling and confident performance. Thank you, and see you again tomorrow.